Alright, so this is going to be a game of Warno. It's a 10v10 multiplayer. This is the first game where I think I really understood how to play, but what I'm going to be doing is showing the viewpoint of, well, in this case, 4 particular tanks throughout the battle. So this replay will be the whole thing. So this is the start of the deployment phase. In the future, I'm going to try to have my live commentary, see how that goes. But it just didn't require. I think that I had a software update and changed some of my audio settings. Anyways, so these are the tanks that I'm going to be using. It's T-64s. And pretty soon, well, actually, it's in about 2 minutes, unless I speed this up. Windows are going to pop up on the right that are going to be kind of what they see. So anyways, I've got 4 T-64s. One of them is my command unit. I've got a bunch of helicopter infantry and some anti-air. I actually don't know if I ended up using the forward supply points. So this is about 4 weeks ago, I want to say. So I was pretty new to the game at the time. And yeah, so I'm going to be adding some of the helicopter infantry back. And I'm going to speed this up because it's a little bit slow. Alright, so we're just a couple seconds from actually starting the game. And these are my move orders, so I mean, it's basically everybody just go forwards. So, and yeah, I've got some of the helicopter infantry. So my idea was to try to like contest this town first with the helicopter borne infantry. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have gotten the forward supply base, but whatever. And anyways, the tanks are going to move up, and their windows are going to be popping up on the right side now. So, yep, that is what they can see. And it's so Warno is such like a pretty game. It looks amazing, and also it gets really intense. But I think you kind of miss out on a lot of that when you are on the broad kind of commander scope view, the strategy level. So this will show what I'm doing. A little bit of the right side is going to be cut out, but we'll get to see what these tanks are doing. So they're going to pull up soon. My helicopter infantry is going to land. You can see there's transport units from my opponent leaving. They're going to land in a very hotly contested area. They're actually both going to explode. So I wasn't expecting anyone to get here this fast. I've tried helicopter infantry before, but I actually don't know what I'm facing. But I want to say, I think it might be like the airborne invasion. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see what the names are in this viewer to add the commentary on top. But anyways, the tanks show up. There's a Challenger in the back, which is pretty strong. But we have GMs. And 4 ATGMs is going to be too much for it, so it's going to deploy smoke and leave. Yeah, so then I'm going to move my tanks into some cover. That other recon, I think, unit is going to also smoke itself. And my tanks are just going to hide in the trees. So I have the one almost destroyed infantry unit. That's going to be the Challenger. So move them back. Waiting for the resource tick. So I played mostly against AI at this point. I'd done a few multiplayer games where I was just completely outmaneuvered every time. And this is in the update before, I think it's Mortimer or something. It's what we're currently on when I'm recording this. And I actually understand what to do a little bit in this game, so it's going to be a bit of hindsight commentary, but not for the most part. I mean, some will be. Yeah, so I've got the tank sitting there. I'm getting the recon unit to try to go outside. I think the truck, I'm doing a bit of suicide recon. I don't know why the helicopters left. They probably could have annihilated these guys. The snipery. Wait, does the sniper rifle have a shorter range? No, or is that that's the minimum range, I think. Maybe? But if you want to chase my sniper, we're going to move a tank up. And then back, because we lose line of sight. I've now missed the resource tip. I'd like to think I'm a little bit better at that currently, but definitely not that. Although I guess I did have some more helicopter infantry already, so I brought them up quickly, but deployed them further back so that they wouldn't get shot down. I guess I really want to use them now for one of the deeper maps, or one with a lot of terrain to get through. But a lot of the times I'll pick a division just to focus on one aspect. So this time it was tanks. Before I was losing a lot of my tanks due to negligence, so I really tried to micromanage them well in this match. And the infantry kind of suffered as a result of that, which is why I'm not showing them. Also, I didn't even think about, well, had I thought about doing this type of video? I'm not sure, but I now have a mod that I made. It's based roughly on other people's mods before, but it makes corpses permanent, so it's a little bit more visually epic for the infantry point of view. I mean, a lot of the times you don't even come across the bodies, but if you do, they are there, so I might put a link for that just in case anybody else wants it. And there I saw my transport disappear, so I was like, I should maybe run the recon unit away, and I'm going to run them over to the side of that mountain, and it's going to give a good line of sight actually over the town, which we can't really see. You can see there's a few enemy units there, and it's definitely capped by the enemy. Or it's partially capped, I can't even tell. But that recon unit is going to be providing excellent intel for my ally, or allies, whatever. Whoever's to the right of me, they're going to be able to see like a buildup of tanks and infantry in there and shell the absolute crap out of them. Hopefully I'll be able to see that if you despite the tank windows, which are just chilling in the trees right now. They, so both me and my opponent were kind of regrouping, I think. I definitely lost more stuff in our initial engagement, but I also have more better stuff, I think. I mean, the helicopters could have been good, but I think he was rightly worried about having an idea of where my units were and what they were. And there's the recon unit moving forward, and that damage infantry unit is going to go down. Move the tanks out a little bit, being careful about the helis. Music is kicking in. I'm not sure about the music yet, if I'm gonna tone it down. I think I will. Definitely for the tank recordings, which I might post separately. I mean, they're not gonna be action-packed, as you can see, because they're just sitting there. But if you want to see the full view of the tank, or you know, for these other battles that I'm going to be doing, I think I'll upload those as well. And those will not have the music. I think I turned down the music volume also. a little bit afterwards.
Цель обнаружена.
See the tanks are moving their turrets around, and now I'm starting a bit of an infantry screen.
Далеко еще?
Lots of infantry coming up on the left.
Движение на горизонте.
And we've got a bit of a skirmish on the right for us.
Сильное сопротивление.
I'm not sure if this has happened yet, but there was an infantry unit that actually chased my recon unit all the way up to the top of the hill. And they were just on the other side of it, like the whole time, just sitting there. I could see that in the replay, but I kind of just left the recon there to open up the town. But I didn't like that engagement in the infantry, so I'm back. I have the infantry on the move order. Partly because, well, at this point, entirely because that's what's recommended for noobs. I've left it on that because for the most part, I like the units to stop and engage on anything that they have to see and not. I guess it lowers the amount of micromanagement that you have to do at all times. So it's probably better overall. Oh, here's one. So yeah, this is courtesy of my reconnaissance unit, just chilling up there. They're going to nuke the town and at least damage a lot of those units. And probably. So then the enemy's tanks are going to push up. So also, I think a lot of these they either have short-range anti-tank. Yeah, they have short-range anti-tank. So this is when probably pushing the tanks up a little bit faster would have been good, or having a few more recon units on both flanks so I can spot stuff better. But we'll start moving the tanks pretty soon here. Pretty well. They're so close. So close to that avenue of that sightline that you can get there. Here's a reconnaissance unit.
Визуальный контакт с противником. Взвод построен и ждет приказов.
And then somebody's going to be dropping some artillery on my forest. And I've ordered another tank, so I'll be putting their view in shortly.
Выходим на полный контакт. Сдаем назад. Аккуратно. Враг в поле зрения.
So we'll trade units of infantry there. Not directly, but
Надо было идти в связисты.
But indirectly, just the
У нас
alternative.
потери.
And because I know who's got the helicopters up there, that's why I'm getting this extra these extra AA units. They're not very good, but they are cheap. And I can get a lot of them if I cover more area, and if I lose them, it's not such a big deal. I just put smoke out, and
По вашему приказу взвод построен. Кажется, нам годится. Хватит сидеть. Вам что, заняться нечем? Не могу вести бой, пока закончился.
it's kind of hard to keep track of the tanks.
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Хорошо горит.
In the bottom, let's smoke.
Еще бы чуть-чуть.
Got hit pretty hard.
Кажется, это не наши.
So then we're gonna smoke. Then we're gonna back off.
Аккуратно. Жду ваших указаний.
Take a tank-on-tank engagement.
Молодец,
Oh,
молодчик.
and challenge
Ищем
down.
цель. Огонь по готовности. Наконец-то. Задним ходом марш.
And then my tank
Цель
down too.
обнаружена. Болванка
But that's going to pull the other one out of
Проверка
position, so I'm going
связи.
to try to rush and take it out.
Подтверждаю, цель
And
уничтожена.
commander's actually going to get it.
На связи. Даем назад. Аккуратно. Движение на горизонте. Ищем цель.
And
Огонь
yeah,
по
then here's the other
готовности.
tank coming in. This is the replacement.
Жду ваших указаний.
They're going to rush up to this road.
Движение на горизонте. По нам стреляют.
So I pushed them up,
Товарищ командир.
and it was maybe, well, I think definitely a little bit of a mistake,
попадание.
but it's because my infantry was having such a hard time on the right, and because my anti-air was coming up as well. So, took down one of the helicopters,
Контакт. Ждем цели указания.
and then pushed up too far, almost got smacked for it,
Еще бы чуть-чуть.
and
Назад! Назад!
then
Готов к бою. Стой, Стилов, сюда!
Okay, yeah, so I'm also bringing in supply now to, I think I combined some supply, but supply to repair the tanks, and I guess replenish the infantry a little bit.
Хорошо,
Damage.
горит.
Yeah, and then
Жду ваших указаний.
these lighter
Hier
vehicles,
Boris 1. Feind erkannt.
they try to pincer
Хорошо, горит.
this tank, pulled through,
По дороге будет
super
намного
heavily
быстрее.
damaged, and then the infantry's gonna also back off.
Оружие на изготовку.
And there's our third one, so,
Разговорчики в строю. Кажется, это не наши. Все ранены. Одним империалистом меньше. За родину!
And yeah, very lucky there. And then I guess you can see on the right, my ally has pushed up into that town as well. Then
Враг периметр. Караул в ружье.
Chieftain tank. Was I saying Challenger? I can't remember what the original tanks were. But anyways, another or a new Chieftain has pushed in.
Уверены, что там безопасно?
But we've been at 14 to 10, I think, for a while. And I think when the first tank died, that showed the score window.
Всё
This
выше.
tank is gonna limp away
Выше.
down the road.
Выше.
Probably what I should have done after killing those two tanks, especially since I only lost one, is I should have done a closer repair, and then pushed up into this forest around the left side
По дороге
faster.
будет намного быстрее.
I think that's my plane. It might have been.
Есть указания?
29 come in. I don't think it's, yeah, it's not time to do anything. We've got a chieftain, two chieftains, and a Milan, and I have one heavily damaged tank,
Противник по курсу. К работе готов.
two that are okay, but I mean T-64 versus chieftains, I don't think is a winning
Hier
setup.
Boris 1.
perhaps.
Feind erkannt.
Although I can buy more of them.
Кузову не подходи.
And yeah, I had the
Еще
field
бы
supply,
чуть-чуть.
never used it.
Жду новых указаний.
Shelled in our forest.
Один Бохач,
And so this is another thing that I would have, yeah, that I've learned since then. So you gotta be really careful about going into sight. So that tank probably, I mean, kind of ironic victory right there. Victory on the dead tank. Yeah, that tank I would not have lost currently unless I was, I mean, I was even looking at it. So looking at it, the way I play now, I would not have lost the tank, but this was still pretty early in my Warno playing. I mean, it's still early, I would say. And then here's kind of how they the score went on the right. I'll try to get a more comprehensive picture of it. And yeah, that's the video. The next one is going to be U.S. infantry pushing through a couple little I don't even think I can call them towns or villages, like hamlets and a tree line.